Weights and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interests before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Weights and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Weights and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Falls. Well, a change in the government. Where do you pay your bills? Where do you get services done? We'll let the parish president explain what took place this morning. Frigid temperatures. We were inside, of course. And there's once again, I'll say a new beginning because it was there already, but now one of the departments at Terrebonne Parish is back at home.
Out there. Good morning. Happy New Year. Thank you all for coming to the ribbon cutting, the grand opening or re-grand opening of the government towers. Our first, second floor work has been completed. And so I'm excited to get this kicked off. It looks great. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. I'd like to recognize Senator Mike Fazee, Councilman Danny Babin, Sheriff Tim Saunier. And I know we have consultants and employees and directors and everybody, so I appreciate everybody being here. So I'm excited to start what I would call the beginning of what our last phase of hurricane recovery. Here we are almost 3.5 years after Hurricane Ida, and we're reopening our first, second floors. And we have some projects that hadn't been started yet, but we are close. And so we're working to get that funding and continue on restoring and getting projects kicked off. And 2025 is going to be the year of many, many projects of recovery, of resilience, improvement of quality of life as we continue to move Terrebonne forward. I want to thank past President Gordy Dove. He couldn't make it this morning. He got all these kicked off and is getting everything rolling, so I'm able to come in and get these projects finished. I also want to thank our team, our many directors and employees that have worked hard to get us to this point and continue to work hard. Those employees that were misplaced and have been working in other offices, we're able to definitely gain some efficiencies by getting our planning and zoning group back in this building. We got a little bit more construction going on and moving some more people around throughout different buildings through the parish. And so be on the lookout for some announcements and relocations of different organizations, departments, to make sure that everybody's working efficiently and optimally. We got customers coming in as we have this conversation. I want to thank also Royal Engineering. Our consultant has really helped us navigate post-IDA, FEMA conversations on getting money obligated and getting that money squared away for projects. And so I just really appreciate all the hard work and dedication and effort of everybody that's got us here. This place looks amazing, and we're excited to bring some of our departments home and continue to move forward with our parish. And so with that being said, I'll bring up Mr. Jason Broussard with Royal Engineering.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Broussard, as Jason mentioned. I'm with Royal Engineers. I'm the program manager for the Terrebonne Parish Disaster Recovery and Rebuilding efforts. If you don't know, we basically serve as the liaison between the parish and FEMA and GOSEP to ensure public assistance and reimbursement of these projects. And so I'm here with both gratitude and satisfaction to celebrate the completion of the government tower reconstruction. The completion of this facility is more than just construction complete. It's more of a milestone for Terrebonne Parish and their recovery efforts, as this facility is more of like the heart of the parish and not just a building. With so many services and departments that operate here, I'm confident that this facility will continue to serve its intended purpose for generations to come. Just a few quick recognitions to architect Houston Lorette with GFP, the roofing contractor Roofing Solutions, building contractor Delcon, and finally Mr. David Drury, who was always answering his phone, always letting us in, and always showing us around, to get things fixed. This parish's recovery is more than halfway complete from a physical standpoint. We do have other projects that we mostly complete on and new projects that are starting soon, but they're taking a little more time to go through the process. So thank you all for celebrating with us today, and from Royal Engineers and Consultants, we hope you all have a great 2025. Thank you.
Good morning. We're home. It's good to be home again. I wanted to thank Jason and as well as the former parish president Gordon Dove and his administration, both administrations, for all the work that they've done. I wanted to also thank Houston Lee, right? Where are you, Houston? Okay, right there. For all your hard work, Royal Engineering, Jason for putting that together. I wanted to thank Delcon, Matt, Matthew, and Tim, and Mike couldn't be here, but thank you for all your work. And of course, David Drury, Scotty, G in the back over there. You guys did a great job. But I really wanted to thank my staff. Everyone in planning and zoning, please raise your hand. And this isn't everybody. We've got some people who are out in the field and so forth. But thank you all for being so patient and understanding and flexible. We were very fortunate to have a space in the Park Avenue office to go to. But there's nothing like being home. Of course, we've grown. We've doubled the size of the nuisance abatement division since Ida. So we came back. We're in new spaces. We've expanded. This has been a great opportunity to work on those efficiencies and make improvements, and we'll continue to do that as we move forward with the recovery, not only in this building but throughout the parish. So thank you all, and thanks again, guys. Y'all have been fantastic to work with, and I look forward to working with you guys a lot longer. So thank you all for coming.
So we know, 3.5 years after Ida, our residents are battling recovery just like we are as we come out and do this event today. And so to know that we are, as a parish, all working on recovery and resiliency and just doing everything we can to bring back Terrebonne Parish post-Ida. We're here with you. We're here joining together with you to work through this recovery. And we're going to push forward. We're resilient. This is not the first or last time we'll deal with issues like this and show the world how recovery works and how we do things better than just about everybody else, unfortunately due to a lot of practice. But I appreciate everybody being out here today, and I thank you all for helping us continue to move Terrebonne forward. And with that, we're going to do our ribbon cutting, and everybody have a great day. Have a blessed, safe, and happy New Year, and God bless. Thank you. Let's open up. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
We'll take a short break. We'll have more, including interviews with parish officials. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. And welcome back as we continue our coverage of the movement back to the first floor, where you can go handle a lot of your government services right here in Terrebonne Parish.
Waiting for a while for this. How you feeling this morning?
Feel great, man. It really is, it's like whenever you buy a new outfit, you just kind of a little more stepping and giddy up. But it looks beautiful. And again, just the efficiencies that we're going to get with the team coming back and being in building planning and zoning. And so we have issues being able to come right down or them come right up and get some things resolved. And, we can do things by tech, we do things by phone, but there's something about doing things in person sometimes that really makes a difference. And so we're proud of everybody that took a little while to get here, but we're here, and here we are 3.5 years after Ida, reopening the building that was damaged from Ida, and it just shows you that sometimes things take a little while, but eventually we get there, and once we get there, we're going to really move forward from there.
Chris, how's that feeling? What does this do with distancing from the organization? How much more efficient can this make it right here?
Well, I think a lot of people can relate to being spread out Like whenever you're moving, I mean, think back whenever you've moved into an apartment or a home and you're spread out between two different places. I mean, that's how it's been for me and my staff over the last 3.5 years. You know, we had files back here at the government tower. We were over in a temporary office. Our colleagues are back here at the government tower, and we're over there. So easy answer is we can eliminate all of that. So we're here, but we've also taken this as an opportunity to improve on where we were 3.5 years ago. So the spaces, I think the layout, what we have available down here, moving some folks around, I think it's a lot better for our customers and the public as far as a one-stop shop goes.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, it's a beautiful facility. It's always been a beautiful facility. Now it's better. Yeah, from a councilman standpoint, our constituents are now have an easier way to do things, a quicker way to do things, like it was before, or somewhat like it was before. This is going to be much better. Like Chris said, we've expanded and we can bring more things in here, and that just helps the citizens of Terrebonne Parish. And from a council perspective, whatever we can do to make this building more efficient, that's what we want to do.
Then I hear them all joking with it and they're gonna come to you for more money, but you don't get used to them asking you for money, do you?
Oh, no, it's always a constant thing. So that's, looking at my district, it's great to see something like this in my district get back put in place and get things going back in the right direction. And it also, you look at the money that's spent, it always betters things, the way we spend money, and we're very resilient in our area, and we make things better each time we have to do some kind of replacement.
Pass to Jason, I'm gonna get the architect last, so he can tell us what he did, but Jason, how much was involved in this? And as in any project, I'm sure you got into it and you saw some things that the hurricane caused, and you gotta work on the fly, don't you?
Yeah, there was a lot involved to this project. It was very complicated with like a reconstruction type project. I mean, we had basically the entire roof was damaged. We had to rebuild the entire roof, and a lot of the interiors and a lot of the items you can't really see when you first assess the building. So that's what makes it really complicated, and makes for a tough job for somebody like Houston too to identify those items.
Let me talk to Houston as the architect. Don't worry, we're not gonna beat up on FEMA today. Everybody has to work with FEMA. What's the process as an architect to work with everybody and to try to get some kind of coalition together on a project like this? And you have to jump through a lot of hurdles. How was that process?
Well, it was challenging to say the least, but I have to say that I'm so happy to be standing here right now to see what we've done as a team, But the process was challenging because we had to prove, the difference between hurricane damage and building age. There are, several things that you had to deal with and prove to FEMA that it was hurricane related. So that was the big challenge for this project. But again, I'm very excited and pleased and honored to be here and having had experience working with these people. So, yeah.
President, final word. Good team. I know there was more on the team, but good team takes a lot of people to make this happen.
It is, and it's a lot of moving parts and pieces, and something's approved, and you got to go back and prove something else that might be denied. And so I just really commend the team here, the team that, our directors and our employees, and again, everybody that was displaced during this process and with files and computers and phones and all in different places. And so we're sure we'll have a few bugs, little hiccups, Everybody's now able to park by the front door. We put all that stuff on our Facebook page about parking being adjusted as we continue to work through the issues we have going on with the garage. But, if you have any problems, come through here. We have a person you can come up to and ask questions if you need something and get directed to the right place. And we just, thank everybody for all their hard work. And God bless.
All right, a big day in government. We appreciate you joining us. We'll have a lot more here on HTV. Always remember, catch us on Facebook and YouTube. Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.